Hi guys, Pagey Gaming, back on a new series. As you can see, we're with Chelsea. You all might say, why are we doing it with Chelsea? Because surely that's an easier team to do it with. But this is more of a challenge than an actual series. As you know, Chelsea don't really bring too many youth players through. So that's what we're going to do in this series. We're going to sell a few of the bigger players now. Get as many of the youth players as I think are capable to get into the first team, or who are decent enough to get in the first team now, who can build and be brilliant for the first team. And then after that, we'll look at selling more of them, because I don't really want to sell all of them now. And then halfway through the season, we'll be sitting 10th or 12th and think, well, we need them. But we're not going to do that, just as it's going to cause us a few problems if we do that. As we can see, we've got quite a few players on loan. I don't think we have the option to recall any of them, which is quite annoying, really. Transfer, can't recall. Tammy Abraham, can't recall. Izzy Brown, can't recall. As it stands, most of the decent young English ones, certainly, aren't currently at the club. As you can see there, Dom Solanke, Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Jay Da Silva are here and are going to be within the first team. Quite a few players away from the club at the moment. We've got 38.5 million. Attack depth, lack of quality depth and position behind the cost in terms of those able to play as a striker. It says Aspilicueta is one of the few players of sufficient quality who are able to play as a left back, or better depth is required. At the moment, it's not really, because as I said, we're not looking at bringing anyone or any major players in to start with. Let's have a look at the under 23s. For now, what we want to do is put the unavailable ones away so we can't see them. Solanke, Loftus-Cheek, Jay Da Silva and Tamori to start with. We'll have a look at potential. Ike Ubu, put him in the first team. Under 18s. Dijon Sterling, Juan Castillo and Trevor Chalobah are going to be in the first team. I will allow them to play for these teams as well, as obviously they're not going to be playing every week for the first team. First team, let's have a look who we can sell. Fabregas, he's on quite a bit of money, but he is a quality player, and he is a player that the youngsters can learn off of. Oscar, as you know, he's left in real life now, so we will offer him out for 55 million. See if we can get that for him. Anyone else? Branislav Ivanovic has also left, so we'll allow him to leave for 3 million. John Obi Mikel as well, 12 million for John Obi Mikel. Bring that one down to 13. Basically all youth players from there out. Eduardo, I don't think he's going to be able to leave now. We pay 3.5 million for him. The best bit of business by the club, but he's decent backup goalie, as we just saw there. Have a look at the scouting quickly. As I said, we're not going to be buying the big players that everyone thinks of. So age 21, English. Anyone on here that's worth a shout? No, not at the moment. Jermaine Anderson, Liango. No. Still not really on there that certainly jumping out at me. I think that's that for now. I will actually, English Premier League, go to that team. Under 23s for now. Value at most. Have a look through. Maitland Niles. play right mid. So we'll get a scout report on Maitland-Niles. I will let you know in a minute why I'm getting a scout report on Maitland-Niles. Marlon. Anyone else? Scout report on Marlon. Chris Willock. Scout report on you. Actually, let's have a look at preferences quickly. I think I changed them for a previous series. 14, 12, 11. Confirm changes. Should put his ratings down a little bit. Change it up again. Interface, skin colours, 15, 13 and 11. That should be good now. A bit better. So at the moment he's average to low, which technically he is for this league. Aston Villa's under 23s. Andre Green, Russian Hepburn Murphy. Blackburn, sorry. Nope. Brighton, nope. Chelsea, obviously we know of. Nope. Everton. Few good players for Everton. Holgate, Davies, Walsh, Dow. Anyone else just jumps out? Just them for now. Fulham, Leicester, Ben Chilwell, but don't want Ben Chilwell. Liverpool, certainly get them 4 scouted. Trent Alexander-Arnold, get a scout report on them too. Man City, just as bad as Chelsea for loan players. A few of these scouted. That's it for that team. Scout reports on them. Man U, Fosu Mensah, Tuan Zebi, Callum Gribbin, Schweinsteiger, only worth 130 grand. Let's have a look at that. I know he's old, but for his stats there, got to be worth more than that, ain't he? Middlesbrough, Newcastle, anyone Newcastle? Orlando Aarons maybe? Norwich, nope. Reading, Yaku Mate, when he PSG? Yeah, he played 1 game. Southampton, Olumola, no, wrong bloke. Harry Lewis, Sam McQueen maybe. Stoke, nope. Sunderland, Jordan Pickford obviously. Swansea, no. Tottenham, get a few of them done. Them 2 maybe, not too sure about them, but it's worth a scout. West Brom, certainly 1 for West Brom, but I think he might be in under 18s. If not, I'll have to look in the first team. Fletcher and Oxford, 100% looking at them 2. Vashon Neufville, from previous games, I think he's quite good. Wolves, nope. I do want to quickly do one thing. Let's have a look at Cardiff, I believe they signed him from. I'm trying to think what his name is. Under 18s. I'll have to look into that one because Man City signed someone from these. But I can't remember what his name is. I thought it was something like Jadon Sanchez. Have they got someone like that in their team at the moment? Jadon Sancho. Maybe it wasn't him. I'll have to look that up then. Let's get back to under 18s now. Miss Nelson at £1 million. Certainly get a scout report on you if you're worth £1 million at 16. Don't think there's many worth that at 16. Aston Villa, their highest at this age is 15.5 grand. Blackburn, Brighton, Chelsea. Look, Chelsea's most expensive one is 50. But I did take a couple out, so Castillo will probably be the most expensive. Have a look at him soon. Everton, don't think so. Fulham, Sessegnon, 1.7 million. He's only 16, isn't he? He's destined to be quite good. I think that's his brother. I reckon it probably would be. In fact, normally says, doesn't it? No. Fulham, Leicester. No. Liverpool. Then Woodburn. So everything they're saying about Woodburn, he's worth 150k, whereas the other two are worth 1 and 1.7 million. Ian Carlo Poveda. Isaac Buckley Ricketts. Skip that one. United. Heave Chong and Gomez I know are quite good. Nishan Burkar, how you say it? Signing from Zurich not long ago. Milan Bars, Ajax, they signing from. I don't know anyone else there. Middlesbrough, Newcastle, Norwich, Glenn Middleton. Get a scout report on him as he's only 16. Worth quite a bit compared to the rest of them. Reading, Southampton, Jake Watkins, the left back as well, isn't he? Yes. Kieran Freeman's right back. I know this because I've done a Southampton series at the start of the year, which is why I'm looking at Southampton more than most teams. Stoke, not one there. Sunderland, no one there. Swansea, no. Tottenham, get a scout report. As you can see at the moment, I'm basically going off of value for now. I will have a proper look a bit later in between episodes. It's going to take too long if I do every player by every ranking there are. I believe he'll be in the first team then. Lecco, one other one. Samfield, still not the one I'm after. See, he's out on loan. Tyler Roberts. West Ham, Domingos Quina. I believe he was at Chelsea. Yes, he was. We signed him from Benfica, and then he went to West Ham because he didn't get enough games. One potential quality player we've lost because of that reason. What we're looking at for time. Skip through, see if we've got some offers already. Season's expectations: win the Premier League, FA Cup. Might as well leave it as reach the final. We're not after the money, so there's no point putting the expectation up for them just to sack us when we don't meet the expectation. Social feed, Ivanovic, what do I offer him out for? 3 million, wasn't it? So that's acceptable to them. Acceptable to you. Man U, You can pay 10 million, 7.5 million to have him. Guanzhou, 3.5. Reject it, we don't need that. Mikel, Monaco, off the mat for 13. What are they saying to that? Acceptable. Monaco could have 2 of our players. Guanzhou will only get 1 because I rejected their other offer. Southampton, sorry, we're not paying that much of his wage. Whole team meeting. I want to take the opportunity to introduce myself as the new Chelsea manager. Very positive about our chance. I think we can go and win the title this season. Exactly the sort of reaction I was after. Perfect. Although a couple of you are going to be leaving in the next couple of days. Dom Solanke, contract runs out at the end of the year. I'll let the director of football handle negotiations for that. Get to this Chelsea under 23s game. Kurt Zuma, how long are you out for? 2 to 3 months. I won't put you in just yet. Chalobah, I have to. See how much? Juan Castillo, 275,000, but can play literally everywhere. Don't know where we're going to play him yet, but we'll have a look at that. Actually, that's what I need to do. Right, tactics. I know at the moment we've been playing a 3-4-2-1, so technically a 3-4-3 formation in this kind of formation. Basically that. Because these two are playing there, but they're a bit more of a like that kind of thing. And as it stands, it's not how it is. Start that, like that, and like that. Left mid is Marcus Alonso. Right mid is Victor Moses. Kante, Fabregas or Matic. Back 3 like that. Right, Juan Castillo in there. Winger support. Moses, winger support. Pedro, false 9. Hazard, Quista. Actually, no. I might do. Play like that. Has him as a Quista there. So get him training in that role. Quista. Off the ball needs to be brought up a little bit. I'll do the starting 11 for now, and then what I will end up doing is doing the rest of the team's training in between episodes. Let's put the team as it would be to start with. Kante would play the box-to-box role. Fabregas, deep line playmaker, support. Pedro as a false 9. Just getting training in that formation. False 9. Other than vision and teamwork, composure, passing needs to be up. That's going to be up wherever you play. Costa is not going to play that role, so we'll change that up. Defensive forward support. Getting training that role. Defensive forward positioning 6. Blimey, that's not very good. Get that up for him to be a top class striker. Moses, get you training that role. Right mid winger. Off the ball needs to be brought up. I think crossing will do first. That's more of an attribute we need. Fabregas centre mid, deep line playmaker, positioning. The rest are basically there. Kante, training, box to box, long shots, first touch, finishing. First touch, don't expect them to put too many in the back of the net. First touch is a vital attribute in my opinion. Marcus Alonso is playing left mid or left wing or left mid in the winger role. Quite well-rounded player, Marcus Alonso. I'm going to put him on dribbling to start with. He's got good crossing attribute. Three centre halves out. Terry, ball playing defender stopper. David Luiz, ball playing defender stopper. Gary Cahill, ball playing defender stopper. David Luiz, like that. Normally does tell you my side preference. And Terry prefers to be on the left in a two-man pairing, not in a two-man pairing. No side preference. Basically like that is how we're going to play. So now we want to be in control of the ball, structured really, wide, push up higher, closing down more, exploit the flanks, play out defence, not be look for overlap, work ball into box, shorter passing, retain possession, be more expressive. Being more expressive will allow more creative players the freedom to play the game with additional vision and flair outside the confines of the team's tactical setup. Being more disciplined would ask players to play as part of a robust and focused tactical shape in order to make the team a stronger group. It may come at the expense of some individual expression. I'm not going to select one of them because I want players like Hazard, Fabregas, Pedro to show what they can do, but I also want Hazard to just roll around. Fabregas the same. Fabregas can be sitting here or here more likely in a game, just ping the ball around. Hazard just can move around wherever he wants. That's basically how I want to be set up. As it stands, we've got quite a few. What should we got here? Batshuayi. We're 13.75 million. Not good really. Aina will have to. Right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end that episode there, and then we'll come back with looking at the rest of the team for their training, because like I've just looked at Aina there, his technical role or his actual role is a right back, but I want him to play more of a centre back role because it would be too much to train up to a right midfielder. So thanks for watching the first episode. I hope you enjoyed and are going to like the rest of the series. Leave some comments down below to recommend youngsters from other Premier League teams, Championship teams that I should look at. Because as you know, I weren't going to look at the Championship teams, but the way it happened, it took me to Championship teams after scrolling through the under-18 group. So as we found Ryan Sessegnon from Fulham, I think we've got to really try and find as many as possible in the lower leagues because there is quite a few decent players. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for episode 2.